So my goal is to write a book in 1 week, 5 days. Alright, since we haven't vlogged in a little bit, I thought I'd do a little more extended intro about our mornings. Let's introduce ourselves, just for fun. I'm Ben.
And I'm Cammie.
I'm Rainier.
And that's Rainier. And this morning time has consistently been like one of my favorite times of the entire day. And actually it's weird that, you know, we're publishing our book or promoting our book about the Appalachian Trail, because that was one of the hardest things about the trail.
Because we gave that
I
up.
was not having this time.
Yeah.
So in the morning, I spend time writing out parts of the Hebrew Bible. I'm almost through the book of Genesis, which has taken me 2 years.
Yesterday was Easter.
Yesterday was Easter. And I'm currently reading, we're gonna do like a 1-minute book report.
Okay.
This book, which we're reading with our family, best book I've read all year, Nonviolent Communication. Highly, highly recommend. This book, Wired for Story, which is helping me become a better storyteller and inspiring my project for this week. Drug Use for Grown-Ups, which I just started. If you're interested, check out the Carl Hart interview on Joe Rogan on Spotify. So good. Polysecure Attachment, Trauma, and Consensual Non-Monogamy, which is about attachment and how important it is in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
That's all Lauren.
Cammie recommended this to me and said that it would change my life, so.
And this is Cammie's book.
Yeah, so what I do is I journal. This is like a 1 line a day journal book. So it's like journal a little bit every day. Thank you. I just started this book called Women Who Run with the Wolves, and it is really blowing me away and getting back to the roots of what does it mean to be a woman in the sense of like our instincts.
Which I think actually, I bought that book for myself and then Cammie hijacked it.
Yeah.
But I think it's about how to be a person.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be just directed to women, but it just uses women as an example for that, I think. This one's called Hold Me Tight, 7 Conversations for a Lifetime of Love. This talks a lot about attachment as well, and just conversations that you can have with your partner in a way that helps you understand one another instead of continually misunderstanding one another and your needs. This is called Becoming Safely Embodied, a guide to organize your mind, body, and heart to feel secure in the world. It deals a lot with trauma and how trauma disconnects you from your body, and this talks about how to get more connected with your body.
Is that a good book?
So far, I'm really enjoying it, yeah. I feel like there's a lot there.
And this is a Santa book.
And this is why I said Santa book. But this is called Being Ram Dass, and this is his memoir of his life, or I guess autobiography. I don't know what the difference is between a memoir and autobiography, but I really enjoy it because I really have been impacted by this man's life, and this really just shows, this kind of goes through his whole life. And
which a cool story with this book, when we were in Maui or in Hawaii like a month ago, we snuck to his house and took a picture at his house with this book.
He's not alive anymore, but his people still live there.
All right.
Yeah. also read like kind of like inspirational quotes, but things that are really kind of deep. And I really recommend this by Yung Pueblo. It's called Inward. It's just like, it's very short little things, but if you're looking for something really deep in that, like, it really makes you not just think from your head, but think from your heart, I would recommend this.
Holy crap, this ended up being 5 minutes long. I'll put all the links to this in the description. It'll say like Amazon recommendations, and if you buy it from there, we get like a little bit of money. All right, I will see you guys later. Heading to the office. A little bit worried right now. I'm starting off on this project. I decided I want to start at 9 a.m. It's already 20 minutes late, but I was taking it easy on myself this morning, just knowing that just want to get started on it. But this is the first day of me wanting to write this book. And there's so many things telling me not to start. Like, oh, there's a better time later, there's all these important projects. But this thing has been bouncing around in my head for months now. And I feel like I'm just at the place where I just want to have it done. And it's better to have it done and not perfect than have it, you know, sitting around wondering, taking up space this whole time. So my goal is to write a book in 1 week, 5 days, and basically have it publishable, self-publishable in that time period. If you're wondering what created this, I have a vlog post that I published right before this comparing the results of these two books, which were very different projects. This was a 2-year project and this was a 1-week project, and I share the finances and the rewards from either of those. But right now I'm starting another 1-week project that's like this. And like I said, right now it's just like, I have the feeling once I get started, things will be fine. And when I get to that flow state, but to get to there, the only way I know to do it is to like create some sort of like high intensity, fast paced, social accountability goal. So this is it, you guys are that. Let's see how this goes. All right, I've already come across my first major obstacle, besides the fact that it's already 9:40 and I've wasted time checking email, checking the stock market, and checking Bitcoin. When that doesn't help me write my book, and it actually doesn't change anything in the world besides me knowing and getting an artificial feeling of drama or peace of mind. Anyways, this is my notes that I have. I have 3 pages of notes that I've accumulated about this project. And what I'm not sure about what I should do is, do I start with the notes and try and organize them and create an outline, or do I just start writing? This might not seem like a very big deal to you, but to me, this is the type of question that will keep me from starting a project for months or years. And I think what's important right now isn't which decision I make as much as the fact that I just need to make a decision. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read these notes and then I'm just gonna start writing. That's what I'm gonna do. This is what I actually got done today. It's about 1 page of writing. Writing only 1 page is a little bit disappointing to me, but I did get started on it, and I'm glad for that. I'm gonna pick the project back up tomorrow. One of the reasons why I think I only got a page written is I spent some time screwing around on the stock market. I'm selling some stocks and moved some big money today, which is really hard to ignore. And I don't have a problem with money or focusing on it, but what I've found is that paying attention to money is one of the biggest distractions from my creative work. So losing money or even making money can be one of the worst things that ever happens for my writing projects. So I don't always know how to deal with that. Some of the other kids set some goals to do today. So I want you guys to hear from them how it went for them.
I'm leaving.
Oh.
Taking Leah to her tutor.
Oh.
Did you know that? You knew that, right?
I did know that, yeah.
Okay.
Eden, the camera's ready for you.
Okay, I'll be ready in about 5 minutes. Okay, so my dad asked who wanted to be a part of his goal 1 week thing that he was doing again. And I said that I wanted to be a part of it. I'm hoping that I won't regret saying that. But my goal for this week is my dad really inspired me with him writing his book in 1 week. And my goal is to write a book by the end of the week. And it doesn't have to be, it probably won't be like, you know, a self-help book or whatever, that, you know, family, how to get stuff done book. Or it probably also won't be like 2,000 Miles Together. I think, well, I'm just gonna see where it takes me, but basically my goal is to spend 2 or 3 hours, depending on what day of the week it is, writing. I want to have one finished by the end of this week. And it sounds impossible to me, but I mean, my dad did it, so if he can do it, then I think I can do it. But I'm definitely gonna have to get some tips from him. And so far, it's going pretty good. I've always really liked writing, but I've always kind of pushed it off as something that wasn't necessary to me. It feels like necessary things are like laundry or washing dishes or schoolwork or making money. Those things, for me, it's easier to see those things as like the most necessary things, and then things like writing, things that I enjoy and like get in some ways I get a lot more from writing than I do from doing a load of laundry, but it feels like laundry is more necessary because you can see it and you're like, oh, I did a load of laundry, and you're like, okay, check that off my list. But it's just a chore, and there will always be laundry. So far, I've really been enjoying writing, and so I'm excited to see where that takes me, and I want to stick with it. So I will probably keep you guys updated on that project.
Alright, sorry, I'm doing a terrible job of vlogging today. I was trying to show you guys what our life is like, but I keep on forgetting to film. I played racquetball. Eden and Cammie went for a run. Eden is making dinner now, which I just heard is ready. So let's go see what's for dinner. Eden, what's for dinner today? Wow, that looks really good. Huh?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches? Oh. Well, there's sandwiches in the waffle iron.
I don't have a panini maker, and I looked up what you could use instead, and they said a waffle maker. So.
And French fries?
Yep.
Alright, looks good. Ooh, can I try one of these?
They're not crispy.
Mmm.
Good.
Mmm. Mmm. So this is what the sandwich looks like when it's done. It looks like a waffle. So I get to choose what I want on it?
Yep.
Alright, what are my options?
Eggs.
Yes.
Olives. Peppers.
Olives?
I know, I said all of those.
Oh.
Peppers, tomatoes, onions, cheddar, pepper jack.
I'll do tomatoes,
rosemary,
pepper jack, rosemary, boursin, pickles, and that. Pepperoncinis. That's all I have to do?
Yep.
Alright.
You gotta wait.
Your turn now, you got your actual sandwich?
Yeah. I did. Wow. Okay.
I'll tell you that
That's pretty good.
My skin.
Mondays have also been the day that we do a family meeting after dinner and talk about our plans for the week and discuss different ideas and even plan the weekend ahead. I pass unto those like unto the what you and me, what we.
On Monday nights, our family has been sitting by the fire
I'm safe.
like this and just talking about really anything we want to talk about, just different topics that people want to talk about. And then we also do some s'mores. Looking forward to that tonight.
23andMe,
Well,
like, on
they-
the hiring process.
They hired me, and then they want me to become a manager now after like 2 weeks of working there. So, and then they really need help too. So I just like been talking about it.